Robinson, Black and beautiful.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chelsey R. Robinson, and I am running for Cook County Circuit Court Judge countywide. I say countywide because that means anyone in Cook County can vote for me. Let me tell you a little bit about my story. I would like to say, by happenstance, I decided to go to law school. I've always wanted to be a lawyer because in my community, I saw a need for quality representation and affordable representation. I always tell this story, and I may be dating myself, but back in the day, there was a program called As Good as It Gets with Goldie Hawn. And in that show, she was an attorney. She represented people in underserved communities. Not only did she represent them, she made sure they had jobs. She made sure that the quality of life was better. I saw that show and I was hooked. I decided from that day on, I was gonna be a lawyer. Some 9-10-year-old girl, and I made sure my life was on that path. I went to graduate of Purcell Julian High School. Even in high school, I was on that path. So even in high school, I had the opportunity to win the Chicago Bar Association Legal Writings Award because I was on that path. I'm a graduate of Howard University, HBCU.
So you're right.
Even there, I was on that path. I had the opportunity to work for Mr. Paul Kay, who was an attorney, and he was blind. So I had the opportunity to sit right at the council's table with him, even as an undergraduate student, to listen to the evidence, to let him know what was going on, to talk to other counsels, to go to the jails with him, to do interviews because I was on that path. Then I'm a graduate of Loyola University, graduate top of my class because I was on that path. I opened my doors in 1996. As I stated, I've been practicing law for 27 years. Right after I passed the bar, me and my partner, because we were on that path, we wanted to make sure that we provided legal representation that was affordable to people who look like us. When I was in law school, they used to call it street law. They had a whole class about street law because it wasn't just corporate litigation that we were dealing with, but problems that everyday people had. I always tell people, don't skip over your judges because judges determine the most important things in our life. We're more likely to cross a judge or interact with a judge than any other politician. Judges decide our family issues, our finances, and our freedom. And that impacts not only us, but our family members and our friends. So we don't want to skip over those areas when it comes down to voting for those judges, as they stated before. So by being on that path and giving back for over 27 years, I also had the opportunity with my husband to start a mentoring program for children in the juvenile detention center. We started that some 6-7 years ago. I also had the opportunity to become a volunteer attorney doing expungements. Started way back when Dorothy Brown started doing it. Clerk Dorothy Brown started doing it, and she had different attorneys volunteer. I was volunteering. She would do it each side of town. Then one day my husband said, if you could do it for the clerk of the court, why can't you do it for our church? And then other community organizations, because it's important that we give back. I've also been the attorney for the Judge Mathis Show for 19 years, 19 seasons. And I say that that's important because the Judge Mathis was an arbitrator. And it was my job, was working for him to make sure he had the law, that he knew what the law was. I would review those cases. I would review it. It's my responsibility to get the law. And it wasn't just Illinois. It was all over the United States. And I say that because it makes me uniquely qualified to be the judge. Because I know the importance of being prepared. I know the importance of making sure you know the law and able to apply the law. I'm about equity. I'm fair, I'm experienced, and I'm dedicated to justice. I'm just asking that you keep me in mind on March 19th, Chelsey R. Robinson for judge. Anybody in Cook County can vote for me. Punch 142 because I am the judge for you. Thank you.